Alright everyone, this is part 2 of my League of Legends Aura tier list. So last, we left off in Hecarim, we're going to get started in Heimerdinger, but before we do that, if you guys want to see more, I think I'm going to do after part 3, because I got through about 30 champions, and I still have like 100 left. So there's probably going to be a part 3 to this, so if you want to see it, like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate everyone who's commenting on the last video. So here we go. Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger, man, it's a little rough, okay? Because we saw him fleshed out in Arcane, right? And like obviously inventors kind of got aura. Like if you're inventing shit, bro, like the Wright brothers who invented the airplane, bro, aura. Even if they're like nerdy or geeks, bro, that's just aura. That's just aura as it is. So you gotta kind of put him up in like at least B tier, but he's a Yordle, so that brings him down. But being Yordle brings you down unless you're quirky. So I think realistically we're probably I think we're gonna put him above Fiora but below Anivia. I think that's a good spot for Heimer. You know, he's definitely got that aura of being like that inventor, but because that he's a Yordle brings him down a little bit. So have him below Anivia there because, you know, demigod, a little more aura than an inventor there. But I mean, I think a higher B is a good spot for Heimer to be in. Hwei. Oh my god, Hwei. I mean realistically, like, dude, what does Hwei bring to the table? What does Hwei bring to the table, bro? This guy's what, like a painter? Oh my god, he's a painter. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, bro, I don't care anything about his backstory. Okay, I don't care if this guy single-handedly took over half of Europe, okay, as a painter. Alright? He's getting put in D tier. Oh wow, I almost forgot. Okay, so I think we're gonna put Hwei above Amumu but below Gwen. And before I forget, again, because I forgot last time, we have to do Aurora and Briar because the tier list wasn't actually in full alphabetical order. Real quick. So before I forget, let me do Aurora. Aurora, I don't know. Alright, I think Aurora's going in C tier. Just off looks, just off vibes. Nerdy character, but not like cool nerdy. It's just nerdy, bro. Like it's just nerd. You're just like it's like a geek, bro. It's like being Star Trek geek. Like it's not Star Wars, so it's not cool, bro. It's like Star Trek, so it's like it's at least 2 tiers down. No flame to anyone who likes Star Trek. The Orville was a good show, but I'm just trying to get the point across of where Aurora is. I actually think she's gonna go below Ari. I'm gonna be real. No, below Annie. I don't know, bro. Just it's not it, bro. It's not it. All right, look, like the champion design, not cool. The voice lines, I don't know any of them. Just not a cool character in general. No aura for Aurora. Okay? Unfortunate for her, because her name does match it a little bit. But she doesn't have it. Briar. Okay. Gonna be surprised here. I think she's low B. I think she's right under Elise. And the reason I think she's right under Elise is just because of what her character does. It's like, bro, like, she just runs at you, bro. She's like, bro, like if you ever seen Cloudy the Chance of Meatballs, bro, and you see that police officer doing that like full sprint, bro. Now imagine Briar, but she's trying to kill your ass, bro. That's aura, bro. Like she's coming, and you know she's coming. You can't stop her, bro. Nothing can stop her. Once she bro, it's like 006 I think, right, bro? SCP-096, bro. She sees you, you see her, bro. She fucking sprinting. She's going at you, bro. I mean, in my opinion, that gives her some pretty good aura, but I mean, like, short as fuck, you know. Also, like a kid, so, like, one drop kick to the face, put her in a chokehold armbar, bro. She's done. She's over. Illaoi. Okay. Illaoi. I like this champion a lot. She's going in A tier. I think she's gonna go below Galio, but above Camille. Bro. Muscle mommy. Alright, first of all, get that out of the way. We just gotta point it out, okay? We gotta point it out. It's part of the character. You just gotta point it out. Alright? Second of all, bro, she just slaps your shit up, bro. She's bitch slapping you. She's bitch slapping, like, anybody on this list. That's all she does, bro. She pounds your shit, bitch slaps your ass. That's aura for Illaoi. I mean, realistically, like, you could talk about, like, oh, like, she's like a... I think, like, her... like the thing that she uses to like hit you, like that round ball, it's like something to do with like a god, like a sea of god or something. You could talk about that, bro. I don't even care about that, bro. It just she's running around big as fuck, bro. Built as fuck, slapping everybody. That's all she does. A tier for Illaoi here. I really, I really don't know what to put Irelia here. I'm gonna be real. I think she probably deserves like a B tier. I feel like a lot of people would say she kind of deserves like an A tier instead of a B tier. But like, I really don't think I can put her in A tier. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I can put her in A tier, bro. Bro, if anybody watched that 2020 cinematic, she got bodied by Sion. You're supposed to win that. She was getting bodied by Sion. You're supposed to win that, bro. What are you doing? How you letting this Sion body your shit, bro? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think she's gonna go. I think she's gonna go above or below Fiora. I can't. Below Fiora. I'm biased. Below Fiora. So we're gonna put it below Fiora. I mean, if you're reading like all her stories and shit, it's just regular Ionian shit. I feel like all these Ionian stories are the same. I'm gonna be real. Like, if you're reading the biographies, like all these Ionian stories are fucking the same. She's like, oh yeah, the family they got raised by got killed or some shit, and then now they're like have magical powers. It's all the same bullshit. So, I mean, like, if you're just going off characters, like she has some notable voice lines. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but I mean, they're quotable, they're memorizable, they're okay. But honestly, I think putting her in B tier because she is cool. Alright, like the whole like knives shit, she's like fucking like slashing people, but it's not like one blade, it's like 10 blades, it's like ching 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 ching, and it's like cutting you like in like 10 times in a row. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's a cool character concept, but it just like her backstory is like eh. And then it's just Ionians. I'm gonna be real. Ionians are like B mostly. There's some cool Ionians, but like they're like a stable B at the most part. Ivern, okay, Ivern. I mean, this is gonna be rough run. This is gonna be rough run because if you go off of his backstory, it's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, his backstory is kind of cool. I believe it was like he killed a bunch of people or stuff, or he did some like bad shit or something, and then he's like, oh, now I gotta become a nurturer and shit. And but like he still has like the ability to just like kill you on sight, kind of shit. So I mean, it's like his backstory's kind of cool, but like as a character, like if you're just going off looks, if you're just going off vibes, bro, he's like a tree, and he's not like the Lord of the Rings tree type shit. He's like a tree that would get high with you in high school, bro. Like Ivern's really just like a stoner kid that has like a gun collection, and he might like go to the school, but there's like a good chance that he won't. So I think he's definitely not a D tier though. I think he's high C tier. I think I'm gonna put him below Diana but above Gnar. I think Ivern's a pretty cool champion. But just off looks and kind of like his voice lines, his voice lines are memorable. Don't get me wrong, but it's not aura filled, bro. It's not all that. It's not all that. All right, moving on to the J champions. We got Janna. I mean, it's kind of like God, right? Like when God, if I remember correctly. But it's really all that is. No, like her bibliography is like, eh. It's like, oh, she does shit in Shurima, and then she was in like Zon and stuff, and now people just don't remember her. Like that's literally all it is. She's just forgotten God. Not like kind of like a Nivea, but not really. I mean, I don't know where I can put her. I really don't know where I can put her. I'm gonna be real. I don't know where I can put her because it's like you could be like, oh, she's like a god, so it's got to be Aura. But then be like, yeah, nobody knows what the hell she is though. Like nobody knows her. So like nobody knows what she does or who she is, even though she's a god. Is that Aura? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna be real. I don't think so. So I think she's gonna go in C tier. We're gonna go above Gnar. I think that's a good baseline. Like I think Gnar is kind of like that baseline where it's like falls off, bro. Like anyone above Gnar has like a little more aura than like mid. Anyone below Gnar is kind of like less aura than mid, in my opinion. And then D tier is like you just got none, bro. Like don't even try. Don't even try. Okay, Jarvin IV. All right. So I mean, just going off looks. This guy's a king, right? Like Prince King. Like bro. He's already got that title. He's already that guy. Okay, he's already that guy. And second off, this guy's in the fight, bro. This guy's squaring up. He's not making people fight for him, bro. He's not sitting in a town fucking munching on a turkey leg, just sipping his wine, getting fat, bro. This guy's in the fight. This guy's riding up, bro. Yo, who talking shit, bro? And he's punching, he's stabbing your ass, he's punching your ass, bro. He's in there. He's in there, bro. So I think honestly, he deserves a lot higher than what most people think. Also, voice lines go crazy. Memorable voice lines, aura-filled voice lines. Honestly, I believe he does also shut Demacia, so that's pretty cool too. I mean, it's kind of cringe, but I'm not gonna lie. When the champions shut Demacia, I think that's pretty cool. So I think we're gonna put him below Illaoi, but above Camille. All right, here's a good one. Jax. I love Jax. Okay, I love Jax. So his whole backstory, from what I remember, is he fought against the Void or something. Like he was in Shurima. They fought against the Void, and then like he lost, but they lost it, but he still lived, and now he's just wandering around like fighting people and shit. But he's so good that he limits himself, bro. He's literally Rock Lee with them weights, but for weapons. This guy doesn't lose. He doesn't lose to nobody, bro. Literally, searching for those strong enough to rebuild his town, right? So he's looking for strong people but he can't find nobody because he beats everybody, bro. He doesn't lose. He's Floyd Mayweather, but if he didn't rig his boxing matches and just fought whoever wanted to fight him, he just fought. That's Jax, bro. So I mean, we're just gonna put him automatic S tier. I think it goes above Corki. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I think we're gonna put him above Azir, bro. This guy's kind of him. He's kind of him. Doesn't lose to nobody. Doesn't take no shit. He's just walking around looking for fights, bro. And like, imagine you're in a town, bro, and you're in the tavern, bro, and you're just like drinking, and then all of a sudden, whoa, yo, who's that guy? I heard he's like never lost a fight before, and then people are like, oh yeah, I don't believe that. I'm gonna fight him, and then he pulls out fucking John Wick style like a pencil or some shit, or he like pulls up a little piece of wood from the bar, and he's like fucking parrying like a Princess Bride type shit. Oh, you're using this defense, and he's just parrying their fucking swords with a piece of goddamn wood. That's Jax, bro. That's Jax right there. So put him S tier, for obvious reasons. Let's move on to the next champion, Jayce. All right, I like Jayce. I mean, Arcane. I feel like all these Arcane champions have kind of got a little more aura to them because they're definitely a lot more fleshed out. You can definitely see a lot more of what they can do. Like if every champion kind of got like 2 seasons to show what they can do in like fight scenes and shit, I feel like a lot of these champions would be more B or A tier. But unfortunately, for most champions, that did not happen. So they kind of get that arcane buff a little bit, just like in game. But I mean, Jayce also like Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger's apprentice kind of shit, inventor. So he's obviously already up there. Plus, he's a human and not a Yordle, so he's already got that secondary boost up into that B tier. Other than that, I mean, his hammer's kind of cool, but it's not like Vi where he's punching shit. He's kind of from the range, which is kind of pussy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you're gonna fight people, fight them with your fists, not with a gun, bro. Don't be a pussy. Unless you're gonna lose, then use a gun, okay? If you're gonna lose, use a gun. If you're gonna win, use your fists. That's kind of how it works. But I think we're gonna put Jayce. Above Heimerdinger, but below Olivia. I mean, he's really not like these other characters above him. But I think he's definitely better than Heimer, just because he's a human. I'm gonna be real, just because he's a human. He's infinitely better than Heimerdinger already. But we're just gonna put him B tier because that's where he belongs. Jhin. Okay, Jhin. You know how I was talking about how every Ionia champion is kind of like a B tier around that average. Jhin is just like one exception, bro. Jhin is the exception I was talking about. Jhin, obviously. I don't care about his backstory, bro. Come on. We all know where Jhin has to be, bro. This guy has to be S tier, baby. Everyone knows what Jin's up to. Everyone knows Jhin has that aura, bro. If you ever watch that 2020 cinematic with that Camille and that background, bro, everyone knows guys bowing, bro, and shit. Come on. That's so much aura. So much aura. I think we're going to put him above. We're going to put him above Corki, but below Braum. Braum is kind of just that goat anyways. So we're going to put him below Braum there. I don't really need to talk much about Jhin. If you disagree, you disagree, and you're wrong. So I'm not even going to talk to you about that. Moving on, we got Jinx. Moving on, we got Jinx. Okay, let's see what we got here. Jinx. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know because I mean the real thing about it is like Arcane fleshed her out, bro. Like Arcane fleshed her out, but if you're just going off of looks, if you're just going off of like champion and looks and stuff, it's really difficult. I think it's really difficult for me to put her like anywhere above like high B. Like I'm gonna be real, even with Arcane, bro. I think she's going above Caitlyn. I think she's nah, he's going above Ezreal, 100% above Ezreal, but I'm nowhere above that. Above Caitlyn, above a couple other champions, but I don't think she's that. She's not that much. I'm gonna be real. Like she's like I feel like most people think like, oh, she's like Joker type stuff, Joker type shit, like kind of mad, but then like does really cool shit. Does she do like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like she does kind of do some cool shit, but I kind of feel at the same time like it's not that much. It's not that much comparative to these other champions, bro. I'm gonna be real. So I'm just gonna have to put her in B tier, above Caitlyn, above Ezreal, but no more higher than that because I mean I don't really think I can put her higher than that. Moving on to the next champion, we got Kai'Sa. Now, Kai'Sa, the only, I mean, unless Kassawin you count as from the Void, I was gonna say the only human from the Void, but I mean, I'm gonna be real. Okay, I don't care what her backstory is. I don't care what people say about her. This is one of Riot's favorite champions, and they tried to boost her. Okay, they tried to boost her aura. They tried to make her cool by making her a Void character as a human. Oh, she was. I don't give a shit. Okay, she belongs in C tier. I don't care what nobody says. She's gonna go below Aurora. We're putting her below Aurora. I don't care. She's better than Blitzcrank and Action. I'll give her that. Okay, but she's literally just there to try to be cool, and she's not being cool. She's like that one kid from your school who tried to be cool, and they're not cool, bro. They tried way too hard, and everyone saw through it, and they're just not cool. That's Kai'Sa for you, okay? So, I mean, I'm seeing through it. I feel like a lot of people would disagree with me on this, and I feel like there's going to be some comments saying, oh, Kai'Sa is so cool. She did this and this, and her back. I don't give a shit. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. She's C tier. Okay, Kalista. I mean, Kalista. You can look at it from two ways. Okay, two ways. Look at it from two ways. Either one, she is like zero aura because of her backstory, or not her backstory, her like kind of like looks and game, or she is very much aura because of her backstory. Now, I'm gonna lean on her backstory here or her biography because it's cool as fuck. I'm gonna be real. It's cool as fuck, bro. She's like a high ranking soldier from this country or wherever. I don't. It says Shadow Isles, but she wasn't from initially the Shadow Isles in her biography. Whatever. She like killed so many assassins and shit in her backstory, like according to it. And then she goes on this quest, and then she finds the Blessed Isles, and she's like, oh, I can do this. And then she goes, I'm not gonna turn my back on them because they told me not to do this. And she stood on her morals, bro. She stood on that shit. So good for her. Honestly, I fuck with it. I think I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her above Hecarim because Hecarim backstabbed that bitch, bro. That Hecarim bitch, bro, stabbed that bitch in the back. Didn't even give her a fighting chance, bro. Honestly, above Hecarim, we're gonna put Kalista B tier, super high B tier. Very, very nice champion. Not a lot of people, though, probably know about her backstory, which is very surprising because it relates a lot to a lot of stuff, and it's really, really cool. I'm going to be real. Go read up on that. Okay. Karma. What do we got for Karma? I'm going to be real. It's just another Ionian champion, bro. It's another Ionian champion. Hey, like, what can you do, bro? What can you do? They're kind of like all the same shit, bro. Oh, I just got magic powers all of a sudden or some shit, bro. Like, that's literally all it is. That's literally all it is. Or, oh, my parents were killed, or some shit like that, bro. So, like I said, most Ionian champions, bro, they're gonna be in B tier. Because, like, they do have Aura, bro. Like, magic and shit, that's cool as fuck. That's Aura as fuck. But, I mean, that's kind of, like, as high as it goes, bro. Like, they didn't earn it. They didn't practice it. They just got it. All of a sudden, bro. So, like, I'm gonna be real. Like, that kind of limits how much you can gain. Like, obviously, like, if you just earn it, like, if you just get it, and then you go do some really, really cool shit with it, then you can be bumped up higher, but they don't do anything cool, bro. They don't do anything cool. That's my problem, man. That's my problem. They don't do anything cool with it, bro. So I'm gonna put her above Irelia just because she's a healer, and healers in the battlefield have a lot more aura. I'm gonna be real because they get shot at and shit while trying to save people, like Private Doss, bro. R.I.P. I'm Canadian, so I don't know much about that, but R.I.P. to that brother. Okay, Karthus. Not much. I feel like not a lot of people know about Karthus. I mean, a lot of people just don't know much about the Shadow Isles, anyways. But I mean, like, bro, I'm gonna be real. I'm going to be real, bro. He's gonna go high. He's gonna go like A tier for me at least, bro. This guy is super cool. This guy's just super this guy's super cool as shit, bro. Like, his name is literally the Death Singer, and then the first line is biography is the Harbinger of Oblivion. That's metal as fuck, bro. And speaking of metal, bro, this guy, the pentakill skins, bro, cool as fuck. So I mean, I'm gonna be real. We're gonna put him A tier. You're gotta get him in that A tier at least. Although I think I'm gonna keep him there because his biography, other than that first sentence, is kind of just I'm gonna be real. Not much about that. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to keep him in the A tier there. Moving on to the next champion, Kassawin. I mean, Kassawin, not much, really. I don't know much about his biography. It's kind of like, from what I read, it was like, just kind of there, and then all was just in the void, and then, like, it's like, does shit in the void now, and then apparently this guy's his dad. So, God knows what happened. But, like, it's kind of cool. Kind of like a off-brand Iron Man type shit with his armor and shit. Like Darth Vader, Iron Man crossover type deal. He's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie, but I think we're gonna have to limit him to C tier. I don't really like kind of that deal with him. I don't know any of his voice lines off the top of my head. So not much aura for him there. I really not much to talk about. I feel like all these are kind of like C-tier champions. They're just kind of there. Like, oh yeah, they're kind of cool, but that's it. That's all they got. They're just kind of cool. Like, they're not they don't have anything to put them in B tier or above. They're just kind of cool. So, moving on to the next champion, we got Katarina. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, you should know she's an assassin, so that already puts her in like B tier area. But I mean, for me personally, like, I gotta put her high B, low A, just because she's cool. And then that cinematic that we just had, where she's fighting Elise and doing that shit, bro, I was like, oh damn, she got the moves, bro. She's going around spinning this shit. She's like, whoo, throwing her fucking daggers. I was like, oh dang, I didn't know she had it in her. I knew she's an assassin, bro, but you know, some assassins just use poison and shit. So it's like, oh, well, you're an assassin. Oh my golly, don't throw iocane powder into my drink and then have a resistance to iocane powder, bro. Like, bro, she's actually in there. She's actually in there, bro. So I mean, and her backstory too, bro. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good read. You should read it. You should read all these biographies or backstories, bro. But like, all I'm saying is like, she got, and then I think she got thrown out, right? She got thrown out of her house, and now she's just like going around killing shit, seeking revenge and shit. So we're gonna put her below Kalista, but above Hecarim. Below Krista, above Hecarim. She's a cool character, bro. I really like her. I really enjoyed her. I really enjoyed I really enjoyed that. Voice lines, pretty iconic too, I'm not gonna lie. So B tier it is. Now we got Kayle. Kayle. I mean, the whole dynamic with Kayle and Morgana, where Kayle is kind of like she's a bringer of justice, but it's like a morally gray justice, because it's like, oh, you jaywalked in the street, divine judgment, you're dead, bro. That's Kayle, bro. Which, I mean, kind of brings her down. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of brings her down. It kind of brings her down, bro. If I'm jaywalking on the street, and I'm not trying to walk like 2 blocks to get to the next fucking crosswalk to cross the street legally, bro, I'm not trying to die for that. I'm not trying to die for that. I'm just trying to get some. I'm just trying to get some fucking Oreos at the dollar store, bro. And then I'm not walking 2 blocks down to cross the street legally. I'm just gonna cross here where there's like a 5 foot distance between me and the other side of the road. And then Kayle's gonna see that from thousands of feet in the air, and she's gonna be like, oh, that guy deserves to die. He's dead. Sinned broke the law. You're dead. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Allow that. Come on now. But anyway, I mean, like, it's still really cool champion, bro. Like obviously like the angel dynamic there with Kayle, and then she has like the 2 swords shit. She's like fucking slashing and shit. So kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, kind of cool. I think we're gonna put her. I mean, I do kind of have to bump her up though, because she's like a demigod. I'm gonna be real. She's kind of demigod. I think we're gonna put her. I think we're gonna put her A tier still, even with all the bullshit judgments that she can give. I think we're gonna put her still little low A tier, but definitely deserves to be A tier. Actually, I'm gonna put her above Gangplank. I'm putting her above Gangplank, 100% above Gangplank. A tier still though, cool champion, but a little lower because she'll kill you for jaywalking across the street. Kayn. Now we got Kayn. For Kayn, really, there's not much to talk. I mean, it's just not much to talk about Kayn. I'm gonna be real, not much to talk about Kayn. I think the dynamic between like blue and red Kayn, where red Kayn like Ross gets to take over him, and the blue Kayn like controls Ross and like learn to like control it and like just be him, but now he's like powered with like Rost. I think it's pretty. That's a cool dynamic. I'm not gonna lie, cool dynamic there. But I mean, it's just edgy. It's just edgy, bro. It's just edge cest. Pause. It's just edge overload. Pause. It's just it's just edgy character overload. That's what I should say. Edgy character overload. But I mean, like, really, it's just like there's not much to talk about with Kayn. He's now he's in the Order of Shadows with Zed, and he's like, I'm an edgy guy, and I kill people, and I have Darken on my Woods of Darken, and either he controls me or I control him. That's really all that the character is. Cool character, but we're gonna have to put him in B tier. I think I'm gonna put him below Anivia. But I'm still cool character. A little bit of an edgelord, but what can you do with it? Alright, next off, we got Kennen. Okay? Often mistaken for a girl by me because I always call Kennen she, even though it's a dude. We're probably gonna just put him C tier. I just said her again. Bro, I'm doing it right now. Probably going to put him C tier. Okay? First of all, Yordle. Negative aura. Except Corki. Corki, my goat. Third of all, I mean, it, like controls lightning. Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're like old as hell too, which is kind of like wisdom and stuff. That's all Yordles, so it's like whatever. But there's not much to Kennen. I'm going to be real. Bro. There's not much to Kennen. Like, it doesn't pass the eye test, and it's not like where Ashe doesn't pass the eye test, but like if you look more deeply, you kind of like, oh damn, like Kennen, you push deeper past the eye test, and you're just like, lightning, okay, cool. What else? Nothing. Okay, like it's just lightning. So we're gonna put her. Above Nara. Definitely got some aura for that lightning. Obviously, but being Yordle, just kind of lower, bro. Lower. I can't put you any higher, bro. I can't. You're a Yordle. Can't put you any higher, bro. I can't put you any higher. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But I mean, that's just the situation, bro. I gotta call a spade. You're a Yordle, so you have no aura. That's how it is. Unless you're Corki. I love you. Okay, Kha'Zik. We got Kha'Zik. I'm gonna be real. Kha'Zik's sick as fuck, bro. See that splash art? That guy's got like blood coming out of his mouth, bro. He's got fucking razor knife wing shits, bro. That's cool as fuck. His biography's not too long. I'm gonna be real. A lot of these wood champions and shit don't have long biographies. But I mean, he was like, but the thing is, the one thing about him is he grows more by killing, bro. He's kind of like Shogath, but not in size. He grows in strength, bro. He grows stronger with each kill, bro. And that's like, bro, that's cool as fuck. Bro. He came in. He's like weak as fuck, and then he killed something. And he's like, oh, I'm a little stronger. He kills, and he's gonna be the strongest thing alive, bro. Like every fight, bro. every fight gets stronger, bro. As long as he wins. If he doesn't lose, obviously he died shit, but as long as he wins, grows stronger. And that's cool, bro. That's cool. So I think we're gonna have to put him, honestly, A tier, a high A tier. I'm gonna be real. Kha'Zik's definitely got that aura, bro. Cause you, bro, like imagine you come in. I think I'm gonna put him below Echo. Imagine you come in and Kha'Zik's, bro. You see this guy, and he's like a rabbit, bro. Right? You see him running around like a rabbit. Like I think, do rabbits kill shit? What's the thing that like kills something? I don't know, like a spider. You see Kha'Zik's like a spider, bro. Like yeah, they kill shit, but you know they're small, pretty harmless to us, depending on what type they are. But then you come back 2 months later, and now this guy's a tiger, and you're like, what the fuck happened, bro? You were a spider, now you're a tiger? That's Kha'Zik, bro. Now imagine seeing that, bro. You'd be like, oh shit, bro. And then eventually, bro, that tiger has fucking like razor sharp teeth for arms. That's Kha'Zik's, bro. Pretty good aura for Kha'Zik's. Gonna put him A tier below Echo, but still very good nonetheless. Kindred. Okay. Kindred. Basically death, right? One of the many forms death takes. There's multiple forms of death in the League of Legends lore, according to Kindred's story and stuff. But I mean, he's still death. We're just gonna have to put him S tier. And then no ifs, and or buts, bro. It's death, bro. It's death. You're gonna die. Kindred's there to take you, bro. He is literally the embodiment of one of the ways death looks. So that's just gotta be an automatic S for Kindred. No ifs, and or buts. Don't talk to me in the comments. Don't talk to me about shit. If you do, you're wrong. Like I said for the other champions, if you do, you're wrong. So don't type to me. Stay out in dumb thinking, buddy. Speaking of dumb thinking, we got Kled. Kled, I mean, it's kind of cool. Kled's cool, bro. Kled's cool. Okay, so when I read his biography, there's this one thing. He told the barbarian horde to leave or be destroyed, and then he didn't even wait. He just went in, bro. He's like, all right, leave or die, and then he didn't even let them respond, and he just killed them. He just killed them, bro. He's just not, didn't even care, bro. Leave or die, fucking runs at them anyways. Kled is so cool, bro. We're gonna 2 S tiers in a row. We gotta give him S tier. I think we're gonna put him. We gotta put him high, bro. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna put him high. I think I'm gonna put him above Jhin, but below Braum. But he's definitely higher echelon S tier. Bro, he's just cool. He's cool, bro. I know he's a yordle, okay? I know he's a yordle, but there's exceptions. There's exceptions to that yordle, and Kled is one of them, bro. Kled is one of them. Now, moving on to Kog'Ma. I mean, there's not much about Void Champ, bro. All these Void Champions, there's not much about them. I'm gonna be real. They're either cool or they're not. Kog'Ma, I mean, I'm gonna be real. He doesn't pass the eye test. He doesn't pass the eye test, bro. Like, you'd see Kog'Ma and be like, oh, shit, like, acid and shit, bro. But I mean, there's acid in nature, there's venom in nature, bro. It's not that scary. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's not that scary. Now, to be fair, he is shooting it at you from like a super far distance, which could probably be scary. I'm gonna be real. That's probably scary. But I mean, it's like his backstory was kind of no, there's not much about him, especially like all these like early Void champions that are released. There's like zero backstory for these guys. But I mean, like he eats a lot of shit, destroys a lot of shit. Not much other than that though. So like, I mean, that's mostly Void champions, like destroy, eat kind of deal. So I think we're gonna put him high C above this Kassawin, but I don't know if I can put him into that B tier though. I'm gonna be real, don't think I can put him into that B tier, but I mean, high C for a Void champion that looks like you can step on him and he'll die. I think that's pretty good. So moving on though to Kusante Mbambe. We're going to get into this. Dude. Okay, by the way, all these new goddamn champions, bro, all their biographies, I ain't reading all that, bro. I ain't reading all that. Tell me what they did, bro. I don't need, he was born at a very young age, bro. I don't need you to start typing 2,000 word essays trying to fit in like 2,000 words and fit the essay requirements by changing all the don'ts to do nots. Okay? I don't need that when I'm reading in these biographies. So I'm gonna be real, I didn't read all that. So I'm just gonna go off eye test for Kusante here. I think we're gonna have to put him C tier. He's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. He has some notable voice lines. He's got some recognizable voice lines, and you know he's kind of cool with the whole like tank and then swaps to like killing people type shit. But I'm gonna be real. Other than that, like the eye test, he's just a big dude. He's just a big dude. And League of Legends has a lot of big dudes, and some of these dudes are in C tier, and some of these big dudes are higher up. So I think I'm gonna have to put Cassante below Graves but above Diana here. Passing the eye test, not really. I'm gonna be real. But he's a cool dude. And maybe if I read his biography a little more, I'd probably be like, oh, hey, that guy's maybe a little cooler. But I ain't reading all that. Riot, stop trying to write some, like, I know we're writing lore, but stop trying to write a book or novel in this biography here, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so LeBlanc. I mean, you have to know backstory for LeBlanc. You have to know the biography or like stories for LeBlanc. Because you just look at LeBlanc, you go, oh, she's like a mage. And, you know, mages are kind of cool, but that's it. But if you, like, if you dig into deep, or you watch that new cinematic where she's, like, with Vladimir and shit, but she's, like, the leader of the Black Hawk, we don't even know if that's what LeBlanc looks like. That's how deep it goes. We don't even know if that's what LeBlanc looks like. Like, we don't know. So I'm gonna have to put her S tier, bro. She is the leader. I'm gonna have to put her above Jhin. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put her above Jhin. She's, like, the leader of a mysterious organization that like controls everything, bro, and we don't know if that's what her real form is. We don't know what she is. We don't even know. So S tier, bro. Like imagine like that's like Illuminati type shit, bro. Like leader of Illuminati type shit. Even though the Illuminati, if it's real, which it probably is, like even though they probably done some horrible ass shit, bro, the leader, that guy's got aura. Okay, he's the leader of one of the most powerful organizations in the goddamn world. That's Aura, and so we're gonna have to put her in that S tier. Moving on, though, because there's not much to talk about LeBlanc there. Moving on, we got Lee Sin. Okay, we got Lee Sin. Again, I think this is one of the exceptions for Iona champions, bro. This guy is a blind fighter. A blind fighter, bro. This guy will kick your ass without even needing to look at you, bro. That is Aura. This guy will fucking roundhouse kick your head off your body without being able to see. Okay? Now, like, imagine you think, like, Toph from Avatar, and then you look at Lee Sin, he's, like, 10 times cooler, bro. On God. Okay? That's Lee Sin, so we're gonna put him high 8s here. I'm gonna have to put him above... Ooh. I'm gonna have to put him above Echo. Okay? I know Echo did that time travel shit, but, I mean, that's less cool because this is a, like, fantasy kind of world. This is a fantasy world, okay? I'm gonna be real. Fantasy world in doing time travel, kind of cool, really cool. Okay, but this guy's blind as fuck and he's beating people up, bro. And I'm not talking about like he's beating up other like paraplegics, bro. He's beating up like trained assassins and shit. So I mean, like Lee Sin, good for that guy. I'm not gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna chill with him, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, you want to drink, Lee Sin, bro? Like, don't fuck with me. I'm over here. I'm chilling, bro. Good aura for Lee Sin. Moving on though, we got Leona, another Targonian. We got another aspect. I mean, it relates to Diana here, so we're gonna realistically, they're gonna be in the same tier. That like the aspects and stuff, yeah. But they're gonna be in the same tier. Just because their storylines are so heavily integrated, and they basically kind of had the same thing. But we're gonna put Leona below Diana because Leona's a snitch, bro. Leona's a snitch, bro. She's like, oh, Diana, I don't want you, bro. Like, I don't want you doing this. Even though Diana was like, oh, I had a revelation. I had this, you know, like God told me that this is what happens. I had visions, and Leona's like, actually, my leader says do this. So we're gonna have to put Leona in that C tier, anyways. Okay, Lilia. Now, in my opinion, bro, okay, Lilia is kind of difficult to rank, right? Because you could think of her power. She's so powerful in lore. You could think of her power as like, oh damn, bro, like she's strong as hell. She's gotta have aura. But like the character, bro, the character's just so, just so not, no, just not. It's just not, bro. The character's not. I'm gonna be real. The character, I can't push past what the character is to just dignify how strong she is, and it pushes her down. Okay, I'm sorry, it just pushes her down. She's going in high D tier. No ifs and or buts. I'm sorry, but Lilia, I can't get behind it. All right, Lissandra. Okay, so here's the thing with Lissandra, right? Like, she's powerful, right? You know, she all the stuff with like True Ice and the Watchers and shit. But like, bro, she does nothing. She literally does nothing. That the whole part of her backstory is she literally just froze like her sisters and like their followers because she's like, ooh, I didn't want you to die, bro. She's scared as hell, bro. Scared as hell. So we gotta put her low. We gotta put her low, bro. It is what it is. We gotta put her low. I'm sorry. So I think I'm gonna put her. I don't think she deserves D tier. I don't think she deserves D tier. But I'm gonna put her below Blitzcrank because at least that guy helps people. Okay, at least that guy helps people. Lissandra, not so much. Pretty powerful. Doesn't do shit with it. Little bitch. Okay, moving on. We got Lucian. We're gonna put Lucian S tier. First, I believe the first black character in League of Legends, and they gave his ultimate. It was basically a drive-by. So we're just gonna have to put him S tier for that reason alone. But I mean, even then, bro, like, come on, bro, come on. This guy's killing fucking like, this guy's killing like zombies and shit. They're not really zombies, but like, it's kind of like how you can explain it. This guy's killing like zombies and shit, trying to find his like half dead wife, bro. The guy's soloing like thousands of creatures, bro. He's got some pretty cool quotes too. I mean, like, he's got like dual wield guns, bro. Like, come on, he's cool as fuck. He's cool as fuck. If you say anything else, you're just wrong. If you say anything else, you're just wrong. So Lucian, bottom of S tier though, still a lot of aura for me personally, at least. Let's see what we got now. We got Lulu. Mm, 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 Yeah, I'm just gonna put him there, right there. No explanation. Moving on. We got Lux. Okay, Lux. I mean, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Okay, like Lux is a character where it's like you know, she's done some cool shit. I mean, like like a mage. Mage is pretty cool, but then she's also just annoying as fuck, right? Like, imagine your boy, right? Imagine your boy, like cool as fuck, like he's a cool dude, He's a cool dude. He's like pretty smart, pretty cool, He's like always got like he's always happy, just making people smile. But then it's just like you talk to him for more than 5 minutes, and you're just like always annoyed because he's just annoying as fuck. That's Lux. That's what Lux is, and you gotta bump him down for that. So I think we're gonna have to put Lux. I'm gonna put him above Kennen, but not any higher than that. Like definitely a little more than average. But I mean, like, it's just annoying, bro. You're just annoying. Anyway, moving on, we got Malphite. Okay, now there's a couple champions that people would most likely disagree with. I got a couple comments talking about Asol and why he's in D tier, but they don't understand why he's in D tier. And I need them to understand, even though they probably won't. So I need y'all to understand why I'm gonna put Malphite in motherfucking S tier, baby. Okay, Malphite, bro. He's a goddamn he's a walking mountain, bro. I don't care. I literally do not care if that was the only thing he had, bro. He is a walking mountain. This guy, imagine if Everest grew legs and started walking at you, brother. That is what Malphite is. Honestly, I'm gonna have to move him up. I think I'm gonna put him like. I'm gonna put him above Aatrox. I'm gonna put him above Aatrox, bro. This guy literally, like, imagine Everest grew up with legs, started walking at you, and then all of a sudden he's flying at you at like 30 kilometers an hour with his ulti, bro. That's what Malphite's doing. You gotta put him up there, bro. You gotta put him up there. Like, it's crazy, bro. He's crazy. Anyway, moving on. We got Malzahar. Malzahar, in my opinion, actually has aura, bro. Okay, he actually has aura. Now, there's something in his biography. I can't remember what it was, but it's talking about a backstory. It's like, oh damn, I did not know about that Malzahar, bro. I didn't know Malzahar was like that. Okay, I didn't know he was like that. I mean, like, he controls like the shit, right? But like, he's just like spreading. He's just like spreading the void. I mean, I think he's named the Prophet of the Void, right? Yeah, the Prophet of the Void. I mean, but like, bro, he's cool as shit, bro. He's cool as shit. Like, his backstory bumps him up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it bumps it up a little bit. So we're gonna have to put Malzahar. I think we're going to put him above Kayn, bro. Like just like if y'all don't just go read his backstory, and I think you'll understand. You'll understand my decision here for Malzahar. But I mean, he's really cool. I mean, he controls. He's like a little summoner, you know, little like lich type shit. You know, controlling. It's not like controlling the undead, but he's controlling like void mites and shit. So I mean, that's pretty cool, bro, in my opinion. But just go read his backstory, and you'll understand why I put him there. Maokai. I mean, okay, it's like a treant. It's kind of like Ivern, but not really. But I think he's a little. I think just off looks, he's definitely a little cooler than Maokai. Okay, he's definitely cooler than Maokai. But I mean, after that, it's like he's still just like a tree, bro. Like he's just a tree, right? Is like he's fighting against the Rune Nation, I believe, like which is eh. But I mean, like realistically, like he's just a tree. So I'm gonna have to put him. I'm gonna have to put him C tier, right? It's kind of like it kind of is what it is. Like he's fighting, but he's fighting against like the Rune Nation and the Mist. But all these characters are fighting against something, right? So you can't really like unless like their backstory or biography is like really going like in on their like they killed 1,000 people or some shit, or like they fought gods or some shit. Like I'm kind of not I can't really be like, oh, this guy's fighting against the Mist, I gotta bump him up to beat. Like I can't do that. It's mostly off looks. This guy's a tree, cooler than Ivern, but he's still just a tree. All right. So now, moving on, we got Master Yi. Master Yi did this guy get taught by? If I remember correctly, this guy was taught by Wukong, right? I think Wukong was his master. So I mean, he's like okay. It's like okay, you know, he's got a little connection here with. I mean, I have to rank Wukong later because he's in the W's, but I mean, in my opinion, I think Wukong has some pretty good aura, bro. I mean, like little side tangent here. Bro, he's going off some Wukong, Chinese, not history, but myth, I guess, like gods, whatever. But I mean, that's already kind of cool. But anyway, I mean, like he's like a swordsman, bro. He's like a shing shing type deal, bro. In my opinion, I think he's probably like a low B. He's probably like a low B. But like his biography, you gotta read his biography because he's like, dude, he comes in and he just solos people, bro. He just solos people, and I'm not talking about like individual people. He solos armies, bro. He solos armies, and I'm like, bro, damn, bro, this guy's kind of him. This guy's running in there, bro. He's running in there, and like obviously all the Ionians are fighting against the Noxians, bro. Like, but the backstory for Yi, bro, he's running in there, and he's just fucking go, the fucking shing 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 clink clink, bro. He's killing everybody out there, bro. He's a motherfucker demon. He's a one man. They literally call him a one man army in his biography. So honestly, maybe low B is a little too low for him. Okay, we might have to put him high B, maybe an A, I think we're gonna put him. Ooh, I think we're gonna put him low. Nope, we're gonna put him high A. We're gonna put him above Karthus because if Gangplank gets A for reputation, Master Yi being known as a one-man army gets A also for reputation. All right, so Master Yi low A above Karthus, but not too high. But he's definitely got that aura, in my opinion. Now, moving on, we got Mel, first of the WM champions. We got Mel, newest character in the game, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see what we got. I mean, I mean, like Arcane was like for Mel. I'm gonna be real. It's just another one of those it's just another one of those champions. Like they just didn't earn their powers, and then they don't even like do anything cool with it, bro. Like I'm gonna be real. Like they don't do cool with it. Like like they're connected with the Black Rose and his brother and his mother. It's like, oh my god, yada yada yada. I don't care, bro. Mel isn't that person, bro. They don't have that aura around them. They don't have the reputation. They don't have the quotes. They don't have the look of aura. And it's not even like oh, you gotta look deeper, bro. It's like air is nothing deeper. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. We're gonna put Mel low C tier. We're gonna put him lower than Gnar. No. We're definitely gonna put him above Gnar. just because I mean, I think just because Nara's kind of that baseline of like average aura in a League of Legends kind of universe here. So I think we're gonna have to put him above Nara just because it's reasons. I don't know, look test, but that's where we're gonna keep Mel. Little C tier, little mid. I'm not gonna lie, she doesn't pass the eye test for me at least. Anyway, if you like that video, guys, make sure we're liking, we're subscribing. Just making sure that we're telling me that you like these videos that you're watching. I mean, maybe if you don't like a champion placement, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to not answer you because I know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.